It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Monday, November 6, 2023. Number 1. This could be an eventful week for Donald Trump. Today, the head of the Trump Organization is expected to take the stand to testify in a $250 million civil fraud trial. The judge previously found that Trump, his sons, given control during their father's presidency, and the family business committed fraud. Judge Arthur Engoron sits on that trial that will determine the penalties. Number 2, this past week marked 1 month in the war between Israel and Hamas. Almost 10,000 people have been killed in Gaza, while more than 1,400 were killed, mostly during the initial October 7th attack on Israel. Sunday reports indicated at least 47 people were killed during an Israeli air attack on a refugee camp, with fatality numbers expected to increase. Number 3. As we go into the kitchen to prepare another Thanksgiving dinner, food may be more on our minds than the amount of calories in it. According to a recent poll, the average American adult weighs 176 pounds. Check out today's newsletter for the calorie count and some of our favorite dishes. Get ideas on how to cut them down. Learn how long it would take to walk them off and how to craft a healthier Thanksgiving. Number 4, civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump is now representing Mrs. Betterston Wade, the 65-year-old Jackson, Mississippi mother whose son Dexter went missing in March. The 37-year-old man was run over by an off-duty Jackson police officer and buried in a pauper's grave. For months, she sought information from the missing persons investigators and was told there was no news. At a news conference held October 30th, Attorney Crump vowed to ask the Department of Justice to investigate why details were not released to his mother. Number 5, in the book of Genesis, chapter 22, God tells Abraham to take his only son Isaac to the land of Moriah and offer him as a burnt offering to him on one of the mountains. This was a test of obedience for Abraham. Instead of his son, he took the ram out of the bush and offered him as a burnt offering. God tests us all the time, but when obedience seems almost impossible, God will supply a ram in the bush. Read more about trusting God in today's newsletter. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Sleep is important. Did you know adequate sleep supports a healthy immune system, helping your body fight off infections and illnesses? Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with our social justice contributor, Coy Malone, and comedians Huggy Lowdown and Chris Paul as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, the American Heart Association and Black Health Matters. Barbara Scotia College and HBCU in Concord, North Carolina needs our help. The What You Need to Know team is asking supporters, alumni, and friends of Barbara Scotia to help them meet their immediate and pressing needs by donating to help Barbara Scotia rise. Please join the donors from around the world who are stepping up to save one of the nation's oldest HBCUs. Please visit SybilWilkes.com for more information. And celebrate Black filmmakers rooted in HBCU culture at HBCU First Look. It's happening soon, November 10th through the 12th at Howard University. Visit HBCUFirstLook.com for more information. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.